Did you hear about the 16 Hausa men that were unalive just this past Friday in Edo State? Not months ago, not years ago, we're talking like 2 days ago, I think. 16 men burned alive by a mob in Uromi in Edo State. All because somebody assumed that they were kidnappers. Let me tell you what actually happened. These men were part of a hunting group, mostly Hausa from the north. They were traveling from Port Harcourt back to Kano for the Eid celebrations. They had their weapons with them, locally made guns, machetes, the kind that hunters typically carry in rural Nigeria, nothing out of the ordinary. They got to Udone village in Uromi, and the local vigilante group stopped them for a search. That's when everything spiraled. The hunters were reportedly detained. They were accused of being kidnappers. They were paraded around the village. No police investigation, no questions, just an angry mob, a lot of fear from these men, and a deadly rumor that they were kidnappers because of their guns. By the time anyone tried to intervene, it was too late. 16 of them had been beaten and set on fire. Tires, petrol, flames, everything. Jungle justice. Burned beyond recognition. Only 10 survived, and even then, 2 out of the 10 are very, very seriously injured and they're in hospital. 14 suspects have now been arrested, and the Edo State governor called the act barbaric. The police are saying that investigations are ongoing. But let's be honest, Nigerians are not just reacting to this case, they're reacting to years of pain. Online, the reactions are split. Northern Nigeria is furious. The Northern Elders Forum has given the Edo and federal government 14 days to prosecute those responsible. There were protests in Kano. People are saying if this happened in the north and the victims were southerners, all hell would have broken loose. But here's where it gets complicated. Some Nigerians from the south are not expressing the same outrage. And it's not because they support what happened. It's not at all. But it's because of history. People are still hurting from the case of, for example, Deborah Samuel Yakubu. Do you remember her? The Christian student in Sokoto killed in 2022 over a WhatsApp voice note. She was burned alive by her classmates for alleged blasphemy. What happened to her killers? Nothing. There was no real justice. Just nationwide protest, outrage, and silence from those in power. So now people are saying, where was this energy when our people were the victims in the north? Because Deborah is just one example. It's a vicious circle, honestly. Violence, revenge, silence, repeat. And all it's going to do is leave more families shattered. But here's the thing, whether it is Deborah in Sokoto or these 16 men in Edo, mob justice is not justice. It's chaos, it's lawlessness, and it's tearing this country apart. What do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this one is going to stay with us for a while. Let's see what happens. Thank you for watching.